stand in silence. I feel like the villain. What up, YouTube? Yes, what up, YouTube? Oh shit. I'm loading on top and I feel like this burger. I'm doing my homework. I feel like I'm Persian. Whatever, bro. Whatever dude said, bro. He was fluent, bro. I want to start this video by saying, imagination. Imagination is so important. Imagination is one of the things that's going to help you succeed in life and puzzles and anything. Imagination. Well, maybe I'm thinking of imagination kind of differently. Because my idea of imagination, I'm not going to look this up. I'm not going to go to Google. My idea of imagination is your ability to create images with your thoughts. Your ability to experience things with your thoughts. This is what I call imagination. Now, imagination is so important towards creativity. It's like the thing that it's the tool. It's like the soil, your imagination. But it's also the key to your freedom. It's also the key to you growing a life that you always dreamed of with your imagination. Because if you don't have an imagination, you're stuck in a box. Quite literally, because what I explained of what imagination is you experiencing things with your mind, with your thoughts. Really with your mind, right? And so your mind, if you don't have awareness of your mind, if you ain't training your mind, if you ain't analyzing, observing your mind might be wild. You might have all these different thoughts, all these different things coming into it. You can't focus. You can't seem to just grasp on what you're trying to focus on, so you can pursue your business adventure, or even write down this poem, write this story, write this song out. Because imagination, it's not also just tied to just your mind. It's tied to the physical reality. Our imagination comes from reality itself. So it's kind of like an input, output, input thing. It's like the snake eating its tail, and it's a constant circle of like people producing their imagination to reality, and that is becoming a part of our imagination. And so it grows and grows larger and larger and larger until, I don't know, we hit the utopia point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's the end of it. I don't think it is the end of eternity, because imagination is a gift from God. Imagination is something that helps you stay positive in the darkest times. You have to imagine yourself as being positive, because I will get that. I will have this love in my life. I will have this. So after all this imagining stuff, imagination things, you really want to lock in with reality now. You want to use your imagination to put this in reality. Now, I say I have experience with this because I make music, I make art, I make videos, I make books, I make stories. A lot of everything I'm doing is trying to monetize myself is coming from my imagination. It's coming from me, or it's coming from influences of the world. You know what I'm saying? So, but I thought I wasn't recording, but I was about to cry. But at the same time, imagination. I'm losing my point of thought. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, imagination can only be put into the world with discipline, willingness, and discipline and willingness. I mean, motivation that comes with the imagination, but not every time you're gonna be motivated to do what you're imagining, because we all have them conflict. We all have conflict between ourselves, or between the world, or between people. Or it's just you have conflict, right? So conflict can either strengthen your resolution to make your imagination reality, or it can either weaken it. No duh. But only way conflict can weaken your imagination is if you allow it to, right? Because conflict, in a sense, is like people telling you, "Hey, this won't be that. Hey, this can't happen." Or you telling yourself, "Damn, I'm too stupid for this. Dang, I don't really see myself as these people." Or dang, I ain't. You know what? I ain't make a video this whole week. I only made like one video. What am I really keep trying this for? I'm only getting like 10 views on this video. You telling yourself all this just so you can throw yourself out of your imagination. You hit yourself with so much, and it's like you are your own worst enemy. And this is something I'm still to this day being my own worst enemy. Even as far as me still trying to smoke, drink, I'm still trying to cope with this emptiness feeling in the inside, because a part of the conflict is not just me and my imagination. It's a part of how I look at myself. Where did I come from? How did I grow up? All this stuff is a part of how I view myself, and that conflicts come from, can I really do this? I'm coming from nowhere, from basically poverty, and can I really reach these heights and become these people on TV like Kai Cenat, like Duke Dennis, like, and I'm naming all the streamers because that's a goal, bro. They make bread. But let me, like, are great people, right? Because it's greats like Alexander the Great, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Can I really become like these people, right? Can I really become something that I imagine? So all this stuff, all this conflict you have to use it. And I'm not, okay, so what I mean by using it is you don't really pay attention to it, right? Because if I paid attention to all these negative thoughts, I'm not going nowhere. Like, last night I was going to do a 24-hour stream, and my 24-hour stream, it got canceled because I was reacting to Kai Cenat Billboard interview, whatever, and it was a content violation. So it struck my channel, and it took everything down, and I couldn't upload for a week. Now, I've been going through this for about, every time I try to get back into YouTube, like actually try my hardest to get back into YouTube, I always run into like these strikes or whatever. I'm like, well, damn, bro, I just need to be more careful about how I do it. So I pewed it, and so I thank you, YouTube. They actually looked at it and like, yeah, okay, that's just a warning. We want to give you a warning. I'm like, yes. So I get to upload this video today. But the craziest part is every time I always feel like I'm about to get ready to do something, here comes something like, oh, nope, we got this for you. Nope, we got this for you. Nope, we got this for you. I'm like, wow. And so last night, bruh, I told myself, even if I'm still gonna be stopped for a whole week, I'm gonna try to prepare myself. I'm gonna try to prepare having these videos. I'm gonna prepare myself because it's time to actually put my imagination, my effort, my willingness into work. You know what I'm saying? It's time to actually do it. And I'm tired of having this conflict, right? Because the experience come from, like, of you dealing with yourself is having conflict with yourself, right? I forgot what my boss said, but oh yeah, this is something that my boss told me that I remembered. Confrontation leads to closer relationships, because if you can confront somebody and do it in the right way, you don't gotta confront somebody all angry and upset, but if you confront somebody in the right way, do it properly and respectfully, or it's really how you want to do it. It's what the situation calls for. You know what I'm saying? But if you confront, like, even a conflict that people are saying to you, and you can give an answer back and give an answer as to why you want to do this, because it's not just a selfish idea I want to do. This is something that God is giving me. This is something that I believe that will help other people besides myself, right? And or this will help me, because being selfish, it's not all bad, bro. You have to be selfish sometimes to save yourself. Sometimes you only can save yourself. So if you are making this to hopefully an idea is gonna help you save yourself, go for it. But because it's deep. It's deep dealing with the imagination. Like I said, it's a gift from God, right? And so God, He will bless you with ideas. He'll bless you with people to come into your life. He'll bless you with conflict. Like, that's what I'm saying. Conflict, not all conflict is bad. Conflict, it will make you self react. I mean, it'll make you self reflect upon what are you really trying to do into this world. And is what are they saying? Is they real? It make you ponder and think about what are you doing, right? And it make it even more pure, or it fizzle out everything you had going to begin with, because this conflict is challenging you. And if you can't step up to the challenge, why are you even trying to do this and do that? You know what I'm saying? So you have to constantly deal with conflict and the challenge. Even as far as getting lazy. Like, if you get lazy, okay, like let's say I post one good video, I get 1,000 views, and I get lazy. I don't post for a whole month. I just killed off all my little buzz I had for myself, and all the little momentum I had. I killed it off because I got lazy. I let like, and that's like, bro, you have to deal with conflict. You have to deal with it. It's just a part of life. It's a part of nature, right? Shit. I just know at some point, from what I believe, it will change, because I, like, in my imagination, I believe that the heaven, the new earth will come in my lifetime. I believe that. I believe it's going to come in my lifetime, my generation. And this is something that I really hold on deeply to. Like, why would I sit here and strive to have a sick world that's stuck on the normalcy of being evil, of having evil characteristics about themselves, and not doing anything to change it, not doing anything to take a step back and say, wait a minute, is this all about me? Is this all about my people? Is this, like, you know what I'm saying? So my imagination, I believe that the new heaven and the new earth will come in this time period, only for the fact that I'm willing to go that far. I'm willing to die, to sacrifice, but not as a martyr, as in giving my time, my patience, my effort. And it becomes real hard, because you are just one person, right? Now I'm sharing some conflict between I'm just one person. How can one person do all of this? How can one person become a leader of so many people? You know what I'm saying? Because for you to even lead people, you have to lead yourself first. You have to understand who you are, right? You have to be sensitive, right? So being sensitive is not a bad thing. Being sensitive is probably one of the strongest things a person could be, because being sensitive means you're aware of the pain stuff can cause. You're cautious. So being sensitive is something that you need as a leader, because you have to be attentive. You have to listen to other people. Being a leader is not just about having an iron fist and telling people what to do. That's a tyrant. And people don't like, you know what I'm saying? People don't like tyrants. They're needed sometimes when can't nobody take the action and step up and say, you know what, I'm going to do this. And that's when a tyrant is formed. Because a tyrant is like, this is my way, this is how we're going to do it. You know, but they say, we going to push. And sometimes that is needed in a society that is scared to take action. They need a tyrant sometimes. But I'm not going to make this video too long. Already hitting the 15-minute mark. I want always to say that your imagination is important. And the way that you cultivate your imagination is through pondering on, what do you love to do? What do you like to do? What do you like to listen to? Right? You tap into the things that make you godly, things that make you cheerful about yourself. You have to be in a certain type of energy for your imagination to really thrive. You know what I'm saying? It's like that peaceful, nostalgic feeling, and then you're like, bro, I'm saying. So this is my assignment for the video. If you need help with imagination and things like that, type in my comment section below. I need help. And I will leave like a little comment something about the imagination, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of like question mark right here, but I'm gonna just do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of having this question mark, this fat ass question mark in my head, and I'm always scared to do things. This is something I have to get past myself. I'm like, I always feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I just need to do it. So, if you need help with your imagination, you need help with thinking outside the box, comment, I need help. And guess what? We can do a Discord call. We can talk, because I'm really willing to talk to the people who watch me. Because at this point, yeah, I'm trying to be more outgoing. I'm trying to just not be behind this computer screen anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to actually go out and do things. So I was behind this computer screen for about my whole entire life. Now it's time to step from behind this computer screen and actually like meet people, talk, and do things. And so hopefully this video is the start of that. You know what I'm saying? This is me imagining what I want. And hopefully God can allow this to be reality at some point. Because for those who might not like it, I love God. God is something that's important to me. God is something that it governs my life. Because God is it's above me, right? It's above my selfish desires. It's above my goodness, what I think that's good. God is something that you should hold your standard to, because God, He's in favor of everybody. He's in favor of everybody having peace. But I think the trap is people get stuck on God as like a person. God is like an individual person who's gonna tell you everything what to do. No, God is in everything, bro. Like, you have to have your ears open and your eyes, and you have to listen to reality. Like, listen to reality. It's not just a person that's gonna talk to you how God talks. God can talk through anything He wants to. Like the thunder strike, boom, come and hit your house midday. That could be God talking to you. It's not might be through words, but it could be through actions. Like, I lost something and I know I should be smoking. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, I'm probably doing this too much. It's stuff like that. But that thinking sometimes can be heavily misconstrued. So I don't want to do that to nobody. You know, just have discernment. Know that God is everywhere. God is listening. He's with you. And this is something I have deeply important to me about my imagination. It's God, right? If I'm doing something wrong, and this is why, if I'm doing something wrong, like if I'm lusting, right? I'm watching corn, right? The craziest part is sometimes it helped me out, like just be relieved. Sometimes I'm stuck on it. I can't get it out of my head. I'm constantly thinking about this lustful thoughts. Or if I be mean to my brother, or if I be mean to anybody else, I'm constantly thinking about how a reaction went between me and them. You know what I'm saying? So this is why listening to God is helpful, because it saves you from a lot of time, a lot of wasting your energy on pointless thoughts, on pointless things you could have just avoided by being a godly person. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do something bad to a person, it's gonna come on your mind 10 times a lot more than them. You know what I'm saying? Because you are actively, you have an intention to do something bad, and it happens, and it's not how you thought it was gonna be. You thought you was gonna feel good from that feeling. You might have felt good after a certain moment, but then after the moments pass away, you don't feel good no more. You are back at the same position you were at. That's why doing evil is just a temporary high. All of it is just temporary. That's why going to God, it's nothing temporary about that. God is He's gonna hold you, love you, nurture you, and grow you up. And you will still be His baby. You'll still be His child. This is God. He is here to nurture you, to grow you, to love you, to shape you and mold you. Not to harm you, not to hurt you, not to kill you, not to do none of these things, not to kill your babies. This is only said for people who love to sin, people who practice sin. People who practice sin, they justify their sin with God, and they say, well, That's who that's for. God doesn't like wickedness. God doesn't like ugly. He doesn't like ugly people. He doesn't like people who use his words but don't do his words. You know what I'm saying? They use his words but don't do them. Or they might talk like. This is why you have to go and study this. You have to study the Bible for yourself. You can't just take other people's word for it. You have to go look in it for yourself so you can get your own meaning to it. Because you might be confused because the person who told you, they was confused. They didn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you have to do your own research and study for yourself. And I'm gonna tie this all back into imagination. This is how you build your imagination. You learn, right? That's also a very important part about imagination. Learning something. Understanding other people. It broadens your perspective a lot more. When you can understand other people, it broadens your perspective tremendously. Because if you constantly be stuck in a way that you thinking, well, damn, I'm right, I know I'm right, and it's the only way I gotta see it. That's gonna bog you down in a position you don't want to be in. You're gonna be stuck in that mindset until you decide to be free from it. But if you can understand people, understand where they coming from, and actually listen to how they view the world, it's gonna increase your knowledge. It's gonna increase your perspective a lot more than you just thinking of what you think. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to end it off at 15-minute mark, but I have to get that out. You know? So praise God. I thank you for stopping by. I thank you for watching my videos, and I appreciate the comments that people leave, the likes. I'm coming out with more bangers. Hopefully I come out with actually like edited professional shit pretty soon. But like, so far y'all gonna have to just take these heavy hitters, bro, cause this is like, this is important, bro. This is something that's gonna shake you up, wake you up, and make you want to do more or do less. Who knows? Who knows? Whatever season of life you're going through, because like, bro, I can go on for days, bro. Like, when you need to relax, bro, it's your time to relax, bro. You can, like, you think that working 5 hours a week, 12-hour shifts, 5 days a week, 12-hour shifts is actually beneficial. In reality, you can have a heart attack after 5-hour shifts. You get hit in a car crash because you so hyped up, amped up, and stressed out that you working 12-hour shifts, and that's why it's not worth it, bro. Your health is way more important than money. All money is not good money. You know, just because they got them big dollar signs and shit, it's not good money, bro. It's not a good life to begin with. You know, you stressed out, you can't even enjoy your money, bro. You know what I'm saying? In a moment you get fired from the job, or they take away a little part of your paycheck, now you can't even do much with your life because you really dependent on that. So if you like, man, bro, I'm gonna end it off right here. Y'all gonna have to catch me in the next video. Like I said, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you need help with your imagination. Until then, I'll see y'all next time.